We crave connection. It is the fundamental hunger of the human soul. We want to be seen, to be heard, to be understood. When two minds truly resonate, it feels like coming home. It is the source of our greatest joy. But there is a shadow side to this light. Paradoxically, the people we are closest to are often the ones we hurt the most. And they are the ones who can hurt us the deepest. A misunderstanding with a stranger is easily forgotten. A misunderstanding with a spouse, a parent, or a best friend can linger for years, turning warmth into ice. We often assume that connection should be effortless. We think that if we love someone, harmony should happen naturally. But this is a dangerous illusion. Connection is not just an instinct. It is a high-level skill. It is an art form. Without the right skills, our attempts to get close often result in collision rather than connection. We try to help, but it feels like controlling. We try to share, but it sounds like complaining. We try to be honest, but it comes across as an attack. To master this art, to turn conflict back into communion, we need a toolkit. We need to upgrade our connection software. Let us turn to the four greatest masters of the human conditions: Socrates, Buddha, Confucius, and Jesus, to learn the four essential skills of deep connection. First, let us learn the skill of epistemic humility from Socrates. In our relationships, conflict often arises because we are arrogant. We think we know what the other person is thinking. We think we know their motives. We think we know the solution to their problems. We listen not to understand, but to reply. We are waiting for a gap in the conversation so we can insert our own wisdom. This is not connection. This is a debate. Socrates, the wisest man in Athens, claimed he knew nothing. Apply this to your relationships. The next time you are in a conflict, assume you know nothing about the other person's internal experience. Stop trying to fix them. Stop trying to win the argument. Instead, become a student of their soul. Ask Socratic questions. What does that feel like for you? What do you mean when you say that? The skill here is to replace judgment with curiosity. When a person feels that you are genuinely curious about their perspective, without trying to change it, their defenses drop. The bridge is built. Second, we turn to the Buddha for the skill of non-reactive space. Relationships become toxic when they become a cycle of action and reaction. You criticize me, so I attack you. You withdraw, so I chase. We are like two cogwheels grinding against each other. We react instantly to the emotional energy of the other person. If they are angry, we become angry. If they are cold, we become cold. The Buddha taught the power of the pause. He taught us to observe our emotions without becoming them. The skill is to create a sacred space between the trigger and your response. When someone close to you says something hurtful, do not fire back immediately. Take a breath. Observe the pain in yourself, but do not act on it. See the other person not as an enemy, but as a suffering human being. Their anger is often a symptom of their own pain, not a statement about your worth. By holding this space, by remaining calm when they are chaotic, you break the cycle of karma. You offer them a mirror of peace, and often this allows them to calm down as well. Connection requires one person to be the anchor. Third, we look to Confucius for the skill of ritualized respect. There is a saying, familiarity breeds contempt. When we are very close to someone, we often stop trying. We become lazy with our manners. We interrupt them. We speak harshly. We take them for granted, treating them with less respect than we would treat a stranger. This erosion of manners is the slow death of connection. Confucius understood that ritual and proprieties the glue of society. He taught that we must maintain form and structure even in our closest relationships. The skill here is to treat your intimates with guest-like courtesy. Listen to them with the same attention you would give a distinguished guest. Use please and thank you. Respect their physical space. Honor their time. Confucius teaches us that form preserves essence. By maintaining the outer forms of respect, we protect the inner essence of love. Do not let intimacy become an excuse for rudeness. Finally, we turn to Jesus for the skill of radical grace. No matter how skilled we are, we will mess up. We will say the wrong thing. We will be selfish. If we keep a scorecard of every error, the relationship will collapse under the weight of debt. Jesus taught the radical power of forgiveness. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone. The skill here is the ability to drop the stone. It is the realization that the person in front of you is flawed, broken, and imperfect, just like you. Connection is not finding a perfect person. It is loving an imperfect person perfectly. It is the willingness to extend grace when it is not deserved. It is the ability to say, I see your flaw, and I choose to love you anyway. This does not mean accepting abuse. It means accepting humanity. When we offer grace, we create a safe harbor where true vulnerability can exist. So, as you navigate the complex waters of human relationships today, remember these 4 tools. Be Socratic. Replace judgment with curiosity. Be Buddhist. Create a non-reactive space. Be Confucian. Treat your loved ones with guest-like respect. Be Christ-like. Drop the stone and offer grace. Connection is not a lucky accident. It is a garden. It requires the water of curiosity, the sunlight of patience, the soil of respect, and the pruning of forgiveness. It is work, but it is the only work that truly matters.